Good morning. Good morning. I'm Meteorologist Chita Craft. How are you doing this morning? Well, we are starting off mild, muggy. You're going to notice that here throughout the day today, and then big changes happen overnight. So for your Wednesday, I do want you to be prepared. We have a cold front that's going to be moving through this evening, and that's going to create the chance for not only a few strong storms, but even an isolated thunderstorm that could be on the severe side. The Storm Prediction Center actually did bump us up from a marginal risk, which you see in green, to a slight risk, which is in yellow. So on a scale of 1 to 5, we're at a 2, meaning we could look at some small hail, breezy to gusty winds, and even an isolated tornado. I think rain accumulations between about 6 p.m. through midnight tonight will be between about a half, max an inch and a half of rain, and that would be absolute max. Most of us will probably just pick up a half an inch of rain. So this is noon today. Notice your temperatures at lunchtime on your Wednesday in the 70s. You're going to be in the mid 70s, mostly dry. I would give about a 30% chance of maybe that isolated shower throughout the day. That's some prefrontal activity, and then that cold front expected to move through after 6 o'clock. So here's 8 o'clock this evening. Notice the line of thunderstorms that's setting up. The best chance for any of those strong to severe thunderstorms will be areas east of 45 and maybe even north of I-10. But I would think east of 45 is kind of the best area to see some of those stronger storms. Overnight after the cold front clears, that's when our temperatures are going to really drop. I want you to be prepared for 30s and 40s all throughout the day tomorrow. Your Thursday is going to be blustery with temperatures in the 30s and 40s, strong north winds. And then are you already checking out the green and the pink on the map? Of course you are. The green indicating where we could still see some light rain, and then where the pink is, that's our freeze line saying where we could try to transition to either some freezing rain or some sleet. You also have to keep in mind when you're looking at that pink and saying, but you're seeing temperatures in the 40s. How is that possible? Well, the air aloft is cold enough to support it freezing, and then right before it hits the surface, you have some warm air right on the surface, and that's what melts it. So right when it hits the surface, it's going to melt no matter what. Even if you do get some nice flurries northwest of town, we're not expecting any travel issues at this point. I would say maybe Friday morning if your plan is to commute to College Station, Huntsville, Livingston line to Brenham, northwest of there, and you have to pass over either an overpass or along a bridge. I would really be extra precautious Friday morning, especially when the sun hasn't come up yet. You can't exactly see. There is already a winter storm watch issued for counties to our west. I show you this because it's a good indication of how the entire state of Texas is going to be impacted by this front. It's going to really dramatically drop everybody's temperature. So even from San Antonio to Corpus Christi, through Austin, and just west of, through Victoria, and even west of Columbus, everybody already under that winter storm watch. That will be in effect throughout the day Thursday. It officially expires on Friday at 6 a.m. So kind of to recap things, we do have a cold front tonight. I'm expecting that to move in after 6 p.m. About a 30% chance for a few showers ahead of that cold front. And a few strong thunderstorms will be capable along that boundary from about as early as 6 p.m. through about midnight tonight. Then tomorrow, it's all about how cold we get and how breezy our north winds will be. And then take a look at what happens by Friday morning. And really that's shifted Thursday afternoon, as early as Thursday afternoon through Friday morning. We could be looking at a few snow flurries. I know it's a quick turnaround after talking temperatures today in the mid to upper 70s. It's all this cold Arctic air diving through Canada, hitting most of our central states here right along the U.S. Watch these temperatures, just how they continue to drop. So you're looking at 9 below in Des Moines, 14 below in Minneapolis, and then take a look, Dallas down to 28, even Houston at 46. This is tomorrow morning. These temperatures do not change much. Notice how they hover just right in the 40s throughout the day tomorrow. Getting into Friday morning, notice how we're in the 30s. You transition to 20s once you head north of town. So the entire state going to see a huge temperature swing just over the next 36 to 48 hours. Now, it will be short-lived in the 30s. I will say once the sun comes up on Friday, at least temperatures will rebound back into the 40s, even 50s for the upcoming weekend. So we do have some really cold air that will be moving in. But as far as the chance for any snow flurries, freezing rain, sleet, there's going to be a very short window of opportunity for that. So basically the cold air has to meet up with any lingering moisture, and both of those have to work together to see any of those snow flurries, to that freezing rain or sleet. At this point, we still have a lot of uncertainty with this forecast, but we're kind of giving you the information best throughout the day today, so it'll be a great idea to check in with our chief meteorologist, David Paul, and Tim Pendages. Kim Castro will be in as well. We've got team coverage for you throughout the day. So 70s today, and then overnight we switch down to the 40s. Throughout the day Thursday, we keep it in the 40s. Notice the winds. So really cold no matter what. By Thursday afternoon and evening, some of the raindrops could transition to freezing rain, some sleet mixed in with a few flurries. So that freezing rain mix or that winter precipitation you'll hear about, that's what we're talking about. It's a mix of if a snow flurry would fall and it'd be cold enough to support it all the way to the ground, or if it would fall and then melt, so then we would see that basically at the surface. And we're not expecting that to freeze either. So again, we're not expecting icy conditions on the roadways. Good takeaway there for your Friday forecast. Then through the weekend, we get back to the 50s, and we'll keep it mostly dry. I'll take you right back up though and take you hour by hour one more time so you can see exactly how today and then into the next 2 days kind of play out. Your hour by hour forecast today, we are starting already in the 60s. That's humid outside and a cloudy skies to start the day. And then notice by lunchtime, we're getting into the mid to borderline upper 70s. Cold front moves through by this evening. Notice the chance for showers and thunderstorms kick up by 7, 8, 9 o'clock this evening. Overnight, do you see this big drop in our temperatures? This is 2, 3, 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I'll show you that area wide. It is going to be a really quick turnaround with these temperatures. Temperatures even after that cold front will be dipping into the 60s. Ahead of that, we'll see a few showers before that cold front, but most of those thunderstorms right along that boundary this evening. And then there's the chance for those 30s and 40s with that cold air continuing all throughout the day tomorrow. We're going to continue to give you updates online, on TV. We're just hoping that you're as prepared as you possibly can be for this big weather change over about the next 24 to 48 hours. And again, we'll keep you posted right here. We'll see you next time.